Hey everyone, what's going on? And we have even more UX stages, and some of them, or at least one of them, not really too fun, but, we'll talk about that one as we get up to it. You do get 300 coins for playing each of these, as usual, so definitely want to do it. I kind of feel like the more difficult ones should give you maybe a little bit more coins. I think I've mentioned that once before, but that's not how things work. So I went for the Deontay match. If you actually do the bottom match, like if I did that Buzzwole to Conkeldurr, it would have gotten rid of all the ice. But I just wanted to get Mega Deontay online immediately to start chipping away at this ice. I have Conkeldurr just because I haven't used Conkeldurr in a while for whatever reason. So I just have it just for fun. I didn't think I didn't think it would take me up until the last 3 moves, so I didn't think I'd be able to benefit from its ability, but, I have it just because, I remember this stage from survival mode, so I knew it wasn't really going to be a difficult stage to beat. I can't recall if I S-ranked it, I don't think I did, but either way, it doesn't matter. That Mega Deontay does a lot of damage. That's definitely a Mega I would recommend on this, just because, it does clear up all of that ice that it disrupts with, or on the starting board if you could get Mega Deontay going right away. But yeah, not a difficult stage. By the way, guys, when do you think they're going to announce the Pokemon Switch game? We're assuming it's Gen 8. Technically, we don't know that, It could be a Red and Blue remake. It could be a Diamond and Pearl remake. But yeah, I was hoping they announced that on Pokemon Day. So who knows? Maybe it won't come out until next year. Maybe it will come out at the end of this year. But I'd actually be happy with like a Pokemon Shuffle on the Switch. Like if that's what it was. Like of course that's not what it is. But I'd really be fine with that. Hold off on Gen 8, just release a Shuffle. That's how much I love Pokemon Shuffle. Even so much as the main series, I actually like it more than I enjoyed it more than Sun and Moon. I remember when Sun and Moon came out, I put down Shuffle probably for about a week, and then, I beat Sun and Moon, and then I pushed Sun and Moon aside and just went back to Shuffle. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just, I'm more entertained by this game, so I really enjoy this game. Anyway, this stage, Duosion, another easy stage. You could actually bring Duosion with you. That would be a good way to go. You'd be able to, get combos probably at the beginning of the stage and just combo and whatnot. So definitely a good way to go. Like I just went with the Trevenant just for the shout out. Yeah, that tends to happen for me. Even if it's a good strategy to bring like the Pokemon, the extra support, whatever's on the field or in the Skyfall, I tend to just go with the shout out user just because of the damage basically. So either which way is good though. Not a difficult stage. It doesn't have a lot of HP for a 3 Pokemon stage. I was actually expecting more HP. I have the Litwick just for fun, I guess. I knew I basically wouldn't get up to the last few moves, or the last move for Litwick. Anyway, yes, we're up to Snorlax, and Snorlax took a while. This is probably like a 10-minute stage. I did do it itemless. Yeah, this one was not fun. It wasn't difficult, actually. I think this one's actually really easy. It just took a while because of how much HP. It's like close to 100,000 HP. And the scary part about it is there's actually Pokemon later on that have more HP. So, yeah. Wow, 8 to 10 minutes, something like that. I wouldn't blame you guys if you just fast forwarded through Snorlax. Totally get it. If you did watch the whole Snorlax fight, post in the comments below. You're a real trooper, because I can't imagine anyone just sitting through this battle. Look at that. That's a Buzzwole activation. That's doing no damage to it. What am I supposed to say? I might as well sing to you guys, Gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. How do you like my voice? I'm going to write a new album. It's coming out soon. It's called Purple Forever. So I hope you guys look forward to it. Anyway, getting back to Snorlax. If you couldn't tell, I didn't like this stage. But, yeah, I didn't S-rank it. I got the A rank. Not sure what the S rank is it may be 25 moves, it may be 30 moves, it may be 27, it may be 26. Who knows what it is? You know, you start off with 55 moves. I don't know, but it's definitely not a fun stage. If I would say if you went into like this team or a similar team with an attack power, that's probably a surefire way to get the S rank. I wouldn't call it a guarantee, but it's definitely a good option to do that. You could probably get the S rank with just a +5, but I think that's going to be really difficult if you really care about that S rank. But I would say that the attack power is more than likely a guarantee with a team like, if you have like a bunch of burst damage users, I would say that's probably a good way to go. You know, I was actually debating in attack power because I just wanted to, I didn't want it to take, 10 minutes just to play the stage. It does get monotonous. So, I do have the Beware though, just to stall out his disruptions. I guess it's not really that bad what he does, so it's not the worst in the world. Aggron, just to get rid of some of the rocks. If you have, I guess, a normal rock shot, that would be fantastic. One of them probably exists. I don't have one. I don't have a fighting type of it. I'm sure one does exist, but anyway, Power Hug activated several times during this battle, so definitely a good way to go. Yeah, I probably should have really fast forwarded this stage for you guys. I can't imagine anybody really wanting to sit through all of this. Oh man, I mean, I may have come close to the S rank, so in theory, it might be possible to S rank it itemless. Maybe it is possible, but I don't know, but yeah, definitely an annoying stage, and this was one that I wasn't looking forward to getting up to, so, I figured it would be an annoying stage, and I was correct. So, yeah, I don't think Cross Attack Plus really went off. I was looking up, trying to set up some matches. I was more focused on matching Beware just to paralyze Snorlax, basically, so, yeah. I guess you can go with Shiny Mega Charizard X if you want something to Mega Evolve quicker, if you have it fully sped up, but, the 3 taps I felt was really a better option, and you're going to Mega Evolve basically anything, or definitely have anything by the time you even damage this Pokemon. That's how tough it is. So, you'll definitely have plenty of time to Mega Evolve Aggron or Tyranitar, or whatever it happens to be. I guess Tyranitar technically would have been better because it's a little bit stronger, at least mine is, but it doesn't matter. I don't, yeah. You can go with Machamp, Meloetta. I mean, those are good to do damage to it. You could go with, I went with Buzzwole. That's a good as well. Hitmonlee, if you leave the last spot blank, there's only some Snorlax on the field, and that's it. So you do have to leave the last spot blank if you really want to go with Hitmonlee. And I actually debated it. I almost did it, but yeah, this only took me one attempt. Yeah, it's not a tough stage, but I do remember the original Snorlax, and I went in full items because I wanted the S rank, and I did beat it itemless. I came back to it, but I did want the S rank at that time, so I just went in full items, was able to easily get the S rank. I beat it in a few moves, so you definitely don't need a complexity to S rank this nowadays with the Pokemon we have available. But back then, we didn't have any of these strong fighting type Pokemon. But yeah, wow, we're past the halfway mark. We're go slowly but surely. That's exactly what we're doing, But yeah, as I said though, there's more Pokemon coming up that are going to have not only more HP. There's Pokemon that are going to triple the amount of HP. So one Pokemon match, maybe if it's itemless, I don't know. We'll have to see what the stages are, but if you do itemless, it could take you 20 minutes or a half hour even. I mean, who knows? Yeah. As I said though, thinking about fast forwarding through this, or speeding it up at least, but I decided not to. Maybe some of you might want to watch it. I don't know. So I decided not to edit that into it, but yeah. Not really sure what else to say, except, I mean, I do like Snorlax. That's the thing. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. He's not my favorite, but he is one of my favorites. So, I'll definitely take that. But yeah, really, really annoying stage. Really annoying stage just because of the amount of health this monster has. And that's exactly what it is, but you know, you can't really blame it because Snorlax should have a lot of HP, so, you know, you can't blame GS for that. They need to give this one the amount of HP it has. So I'll definitely take it, but yeah, so down to 24 moves. So we're still hanging on. I think I looked at the recording when I was like almost down to his health. It was after like 8 minutes. I don't know the exact amount, how long. This is definitely going to be an epic video. This is going to be the longest, not the longest video because I did upload survival mode, but it's going to be the longest UX video for sure. And definitely the longest stage I've ever played up until this point. But we do know that that's going to change because there are Pokemon that are going to have more HP, so that will change. But almost there, 82,000 damage to it. So still going on. I think it has what, like 96, 98,000 HP. So yeah, this is Snorlax for you. A lot of fun, isn't it? I mean, it's not bad, I guess. It's not bad, but a little bit annoying as well. I could definitely see people becoming frustrated with this, you know. Yeah, so this is Snorlax, alright. Yeah, don't know what to say. I mean, we've been on this for quite a bit already. But as I said, though, yeah, but we're definitely helping out just because we paralyzed it several times throughout this battle, so yeah, I don't think I got any Cross Attack Plus off in this match, which is unfortunate. That could have helped us out a lot. I could have, I guess, tried to set more up, but I didn't really try to. So yeah, this should finish it, hopefully. Hopefully. Not yet. Not yet. He's still hanging on. You know, there we go. So, yeah, wow. 14 moves left. They do give us plenty of moves to be able to do it on. But still, you know, still. And yeah, that is the A rank. And for that effort, you get the 300 coins. You know, but it's alright. It's alright. We're moving on. We did get through it. So that's some good news. Moving on to Granbull. I know some of you, or a lot of you, probably a lot of people don't like this in survival mode. The people that farm survival mode. You know, it's one of the stages that are not really guaranteed, but for the most part, you have a good chance of running into it. This stage, I don't think, like, it's annoying in survival mode because you don't have anything super effective besides like the Beedrill, but I'm talking about like the shout out uses. But in this stage, it's really not that bad because you have more moves to do it on, and yeah, you don't have to try and beat it in like a few moves like you do in survival mode. So, yeah, this one, I didn't think this was that bad. If you don't have the Salazzle, if you're waiting for it to come back to farm it, totally cool. You could go in with just the Poison team. You can go in with a Steel team. You know, I could even see Aggron would probably be the choice on a Steel team, but I could even see Mega Mawile doing some work on this one. I didn't think this stage was a bad one. You know, I actually may have even gotten the S rank. I believe that I did. You could bring Granbull with you, I guess. That's definitely a good way to go. But as I said before, I don't really bring the Pokemon with me for the most part. Sometimes I do, just because I like the shot abilities. And I don't even think to do it at the time. I just my mind immediately goes to shout out. That's how my mind is programmed. You know, I don't think about bringing the added support with me. I just don't think of it. You know, I used to do it a lot before the shot abilities existed. But yeah, no, I don't think I got the S rank, but that is okay. That is okay because we're still able to beat it just fine itemless. So definitely good. You know, if you get a little bit lucky, you could probably get the S rank itemless, but you know, either way, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. So more Granbull on the field. You know, I didn't leave a spot blank because I knew it disrupted with Granbull. So yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal. This may finish it off. I think I believe that this finishes it off. Yes, this definitely finishes it off. So that is awesome, and I will definitely take that. So, not really a fun stage after that, you know, Snorlax Pokemon, but it's okay. So, it's okay. So we definitely do go ahead and beat that. Yeah, in A rank, so that's okay. That's okay. Moving on, Frogadier. Frogadier is actually easy. I decided to throw Xurkitree into the mix just because I've never used it, and I like Xurkitree. I like the icon. I think it looks interesting. So, you know, have both Pikachu, not really doing anything. You could definitely S rank this item list. +5 is probably a guarantee, but you know, if you have some of these Pokemon like the Alola Cat Pikachu, or even Shanatic, which is the grass shot out, and even Grottle. I was thinking of investing in Grottle, but I don't know, just because I really like Grottle. So, you know, anyway. Yeah, this one is really not a bad one. I remember this one from the main stages. I actually did have trouble with this a little bit on the main stages all those years ago, a couple years ago, whenever it was, believe it or not. So, yeah. But if you have like a shot out Pokemon, even a neutral one, this stage is a joke. So, that's not bad. Didn't even Mega Evolve Ampharos. Didn't use Xurkitree, so that is an S. I did actually S rank it. My bad. I thought I A ranked it. So you could definitely S rank it item list. So that's awesome. This one, Gerda, I would definitely recommend Shiny Mega Deontay. Even if your block shot is not maxed out, doesn't matter. You definitely want it because it disrupts with blocks every single turn. There's no stopping him. He just keeps on doing it. He keeps on coming. So you definitely want Shiny Mega Deontay, and if you don't, for whatever reason, have Shiny Mega Deontay, maybe you didn't get it from the escalation, a neutral Block Eater should be fine. The thing is, it's a 3 Pokemon stage, so you just want a combo on the stage, so just use the Mega Effect to get rid of all of these blocks, and you should be good to go. Neutral, even resistant, you just want to get rid of the blocks, but, you know, technically Deontay would be the best way to go. Mewtwo, if you completed the level max challenge, excellent decision. You definitely want that Side Burst because it's an awesome ability. Probably one of my favorite abilities outside of the shot abilities. Definitely want it, definitely recommend it. Yeah, so, it doesn't go off occasionally, but that's going to happen. Yeah, but as I said, definitely want this Block Eater because more blocks after more blocks after more blocks. They keep on coming, you know, so they're going to keep on coming. If you also have like a block shot user like the Shaman Sky, that would be fine as well, but the priority should be on that Shiny Mega Deontay if you have it, in my opinion. But yeah, see, as you can see, more blocks and more blocks and more blocks. So, you know, I mean, this one really isn't that bad with this team. Sorry about that noise, by the way. That was something just fell over there. But anyway, yeah, so not a bad stage. It is quite bulky, but for a 3 Pokemon stage where you could get rid of all these blocks, it's not bad. But if you kept on letting the blocks pile up, it would be bad. That's basically why I'm saying it. And I know that from survival mode. That's how I knew that. So, you know, we are going to be able to finish it off, I believe. Yes, so we do go ahead and pick up that S rank, so that is awesome. And yeah, so quite a bit of HP, but not a bad stage, even though it has a lot of HP. So yeah, that is Gerda, and that is yet another S rank, so that is cool. And Quilladin actually isn't a tough stage. I didn't S rank it, I didn't even A rank it, so I did, I guess you could say almost lose, but you know, it's not a difficult stage. I just really wasn't activating any abilities for the most part during the battle. But yeah, you could definitely S-rank this one, I believe. Maybe the +5 would be enough for you. Maybe you could do it itemless. In fact, I'm confident you could do it itemless. But, you know, either way, we do activate that a little bit. We don't activate. I mean, the Unity power is not going to go off, I don't think. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are activating abilities. You know, it's just not going off or whatever. It's just not enough, I guess. You know, so many rocks on the field. So that is a little bit annoying. But I do have Heatran, so Heatran is definitely a good option. That's actually not enough to finish it off. I assume that it would be. So, you know, Heatran not going off, that's going to cost us another move. So, but that's okay because it doesn't matter. But yeah, not a bad stage. I mean, if you want to go with, I guess you could also go with a Block Eater or a Rock Eater. I guess that would be a good way to go as well on this one. Yeah, that would probably be a good way to go just to get rid of all that stuff. And I would definitely recommend that. But yeah, not a turbo stage. We'll pick up that B rank and we'll definitely take it. So, Shelgon, I am going in with Shelgon just because there's a bunch of Shelgon on the field and you get combos immediately. I know I said I always go with like the shot abilities usually, but again, this is another stage I knew from survival mode, so I just went ahead and did it because I wanted to get rid of this ice immediately. And I actually had the Charizard match as well, so I got Mega Charizard X, Shiny Mega Charizard X online right away. And got a couple Mega Effects, so I got rid of all of the ice. So that's awesome. Definitely wanted to go ahead and clear up that ice immediately, or almost immediately. Now, this one has a lot of HP, and at least my Shelgon is not maxed or anything. It doesn't have a lot of attack, so it's probably going to take you a little bit actually to finish this one up. But that is okay. It is a 3 Pokemon stage, so it shouldn't be a big deal. It does disrupt with more Shelgon, so getting more matches. So totally recommend the Shelgon on this stage, but you definitely don't need it. You could definitely clear up that ice in a few turns, and you should even still be able to S-rank it. You have plenty of moves to be able to S-rank this one just fine. Just fine. So, yeah. Wow, my throat is beginning to hurt. I've been talking a lot in this video, so gotta get some water after this. But yeah, that is okay because I love making videos, so I don't mind a little bit of discomfort in order to produce the videos. Yeah, but I get Goodra Unity Power going off, so that's absolutely epic. Haven't used Goodra in quite a bit either. You know, Unity Power is good, I like it. Kind of a low attack power. Now it does take 5 rays max level, so I might invest in it at some point. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, a little bit annoying because Goodra and Shelgon are basically the same color, so it's kind of hard to see. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter because you're going to beat this stage just fine. Yeah, you definitely beat the stage just fine. Not a difficult stage, even though it does have an enormous amount of HP. It's still not a difficult stage. So there's more Shelgon and there's more matches for us. Unfortunately, not really leading into a combo, but that is okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, so I just brought the Shiny Mega Charizard X just because it Mega Evolves quick. Actually, it Mega Evolved immediately without even making a move. So definitely a good way to go, a good option. You know, another tapper would be good. And anything, I would say basically, yeah, any tapper would be good, you know. So you should be good to go on this one, as I said. So yeah, that is Shelgon. A lot of HP, but it's definitely manageable because it is a 3 Pokemon stage. It's not Snorlax. It doesn't have 100,000 HP with a 4 Pokemon stage. So anyway, that is stage UX 188. So we do go ahead and clear that and pick up that S rank. And that's awesome. So here's another one. This is the stage I was talking about where the abilities basically were not activating. That caused me to miss the S rank. But that is okay. Yeah, block shots were not going off. And, you know, I just have Ghost Jump basically just for fun. And I have the block shot uses because of all that ice and blocks on the field. Popplio did not want to activate at all. So, you know, the board would have reset had that not activated. But that is okay. It did activate. And even if it reset, not a big deal. You know, if I got a little bit unlucky, I guess I technically could have missed this stage. But either way, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter because I will be able to go ahead and beat this stage. This is going to be enough. But not the S rank, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, Mega Ghost Jump definitely doing enough damage to be able to beat it. Yeah, if you clear out those blocks immediately, you can definitely get the S rank itemless on this one. But yeah, that is Braxton. And yeah, so one more stage. And so yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. So A rank, and moving on, we do have the final stage of this 10. No boss stages in this batch of 10, even though it felt like it. You know, Steelix definitely felt like a boss stage, even though I didn't think Steelix was that bad, but, you know, Snorlax definitely felt like a boss stage. It was a lot worse than a boss stage. I'm going in with my fire team. You have plenty of moves to be able to handle this one. I expected it to have more HP. Yeah, I mean, I obviously played the original one, and I knew what the stage was like, but, you know, I just, for whatever reason, just expected it to have more HP, I guess. Yeah, it really wasn't a bad stage. There's a bunch of blocks, but they will go away. It does continue to disrupt with blocks, I do believe, but, you know, it's really not that bad. Onyx is added to the field. It comes down from the Skyfall, so, you know, the Rapidash on the fire team's definitely definitely the way to go if you have it. If you haven't invested in it, that's okay. I mean, you can go in with your strong fighting Pokemon like Buzzwole. Yeah, you could go in with a Block Eden. That would be awesome, actually, for this one. I think they're all resistant, actually. What do we have? We have Aerodactyl, we have Shiny Deontay. So, yeah, I think they're all resistant. But even if they're resistant, as long as you get rid of all of these blocks, I definitely recommend that. So, yeah, that's probably what I would do. You know, if I wasn't going in with this team, that's definitely what I would do. Because you want to get rid of all of these, you know, blocks. And, you know, as I said, there are Onyx, so even if you have a neutral one, or even, actually, if you have, like, a super effective, like Hitmonlee, you know, for some reason I was thinking Rapidash was the only super effective one. It's not, you know, so you could definitely go in with Hitmonlee or Flygon, but either way, we do go ahead and beat that. We actually S-rank it, so that is definitely awesome. Definitely awesome, so, yeah. 10 stages. I wonder how long this video is going to be. We'll have to see. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.